What's the best 12-year-old Scotch?
What is it?
Single malt Scotch.
Single malt.
So we've taken 8 12-year-old single malt Scotches. Not the only 8 12-year-old single malt Scotches, but 8.
Yeah, there's lots of them. These are some pretty good comparable Scotches.
This may be only round 1 of a competition,
Yeah.
right? But, we'll do it again later when we have 8 more 12-year-olds. But for now, we have 8. We're going to pair them off. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
There's going to be, 4 winners from the original 8.
Yeah.
Pair them off. Then there's 2 in the finals. We're going to find out who's the best. And that means we're going to drink 14 single malt Scotches.
So we've done these sorts of things before, and if you watch them, you know that you kind of see a difference between our behavior at the beginning of the video and at the end of the video. You try it right now with us.
Yeah.
You go get 14 different fucking Scotches and drink them with us. Okay?
Let's just act a little weird at the end of it.
So I think we're going to just start this off right away.
Let's go.
Let's just do it.
There's a lot of editing in these videos.
Okay, here we go. We're going to start off with a classic. We got the Glenfiddich 12-year-old and the Dalmore 12-year-old.
Okay.
Let's get right to it.
Okay.
Okay, we got our Dalmores over here and our Glenfiddichs over here. Okay, let's start with the Dalmore.
There we go.
Very sherry-ish, very easily drinkable.
A little leathery.
And very, probably too much in the glass.
But yummy.
Quite yummy.
Good.
Okay. Now, the classic. They're 2 totally different whiskeys.
They are.
I think quality prevails in the Glenfiddich for me. It's maybe not the one that I think is the best tasting immediately, but I think the quality's there.
I agree, and my initial tasting was the Glenfiddich.
Okay, moving on. Glenfiddich goes to
the winner's bracket.
The winner's bracket over here.
Bracket.
Okay, here we go. Let's do another classic, shall we? Glenlivet versus the Altmore 12. It may not look like we're pouring very much here, but we do have 14 drinks to go through.
Yeah.
And we're kind of doing a speed round. It is a speed round. So here we go. On the left, Altmore 12. Foggy. There's a bit of a foggy moss based on that.
Altmore of the Foggy Moss?
Okay, that's okay.
That's something.
That's something. It tastes like Scotch.
Yeah. It's very like the base product of Scotch.
On the nose, already this one beats it. Glenlivet quite easily.
I feel like we're prefacing a Livet versus Fiddick.
I hope not. We can't do that. Okay.
Because we might not even have the same answer as when we did Glenlivet versus Glenfiddich.
This is true.
Okay. Moving right along in round 1.
Right along. This is a kind of a hard,
just
I would say it's hard, but the Belvenny Doublewood 12-year-old versus the Strathisla 12-year-old. I know a lot of you out there are thinking you're going to have preconceived notions of what these are going to taste like already and who's going to win. But I just got to say, you never know when you're actually tasting something side by side to something that you've never tasted side by side to.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
All of a sudden it can be like, whoa.
It can win.
I never had that respect before for
all right.
Blah, blah, blah.
So, what do we got on the left? Strathisla 12.
Here we go.
Pradeep, this one's for you. That's quite sweet and nice, actually.
Quite mild. That's a 40%er. This is a 40%er.
Yeah, very good. Not bad at all, actually. Coming back to that, I'm surprised because I remember reviewing that not being super into it. But okay, here we go. Belvenny. Oh. When you can tell by the nose, then you know something's.
That's better.
That's far better, isn't it?
That's better.
Yeah. It's just maltier and it's scotchier and it's just kind of nice.
Not bad.
Moving on. Boom. Okay.
All right.
So you should know we are rinsing our mouth out in between.
Yes.
We have done some editing, so you may not see that part.
Cleaning our glasses.
But we're trying to be as scientifically accurate as possible.
I think we are.
Let's pull out our next 2. Our final 2, actually. And whoa, these might have a pretty stiff competition.
I think it's a fair battle.
It's the Old Pulteney 12 versus the Auchentoshan 12.
40%.
And this one is 40%.
Here we go.
Okay.
Okay, Pulteney on the left. Let's start with it. Ooh. This is classic.
Yeah.
It's maybe the class of the
sea
batch.
salt. Oh man, there's something about this one.
I have my on and my off days with Old Pulteney, and that's fucking pretty good.
That is really good right now. It's like slightly soapy, but in a really nice way.
Yes, it has slightly floral notes. There's something going on there.
Sea salt, too. Yeah.
Okay. As I recall, Auchentoshan is usually fairly spicy and flavorful, so.
Okay,
Well,
here we go.
Poured me a killer dram.
I sure did.
This is more
That's
like
really good too.
if you like cinnamon mint.
Yeah, there is something like very herbal about it.
Yeah. It's
I don't
can
know.
be slightly off-putting though.
There's something. It's a hard one because they are completely different from each other.
I find Auchentoshan to be completely different from anything.
Yeah, it really is. It's very distinct, which is in its own right something that is a discussion topic. But I think I'm probably always going to come back to this one.
I
just
agree.
Having that all-around uniqueness that you want to come back to.
It's the scotchiness.
Do you know what? You're right, though. There's days where I think, like, oh, this is a pretty good whiskey. And then other days where I come back to it and I go, holy shit, this is a delicious scotch.
Yeah.
Kind of underrated, actually.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? Yeah? Over here.
Yeah. Winner.
Round 2. Whoosh! How do you again? I always thought it was a whoosh kick.
That's a
probably
different
not.
guy.
Oh.
Yeah. Aryukin is Ryu, and a whoosh kick I think is like
Ken
Ken or something.
Yeah, it's Ken.
Huh.
Okay. Here we go. Fight! Fight. Here we go. Let's do, should we switch up who's against who?
Don't do the Glens.
No, we won't do the Glens.
That's just
Okay, let's do the, I'm going to go with Balvenie against Glenfiddich. And the reason behind that is because they are both owned by William Grant and Sons. And I think, you know, they have similar methods.
Qualities, okay.
Okay.
Okay, we'll start with the Balvenie.
Balvenie on the left. Oh, it's so scotchy. Oh, it's like butter. It's like buttercream deliciousness.
That's Yummertown for sure.
Was this made in Yummertown of Scotland?
I believe this is a Yummertown production. Sorry about that.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to take a little sip of the water to cleanse the palate.
It's a different...
Do you know what's funny? They both stand up against each other quite well.
They are both very delicious.
Very good. Glenfiddich has the kind of like crisp apple kind of thing going on. This has more of like that barley sugar going on. And I think just for my own personal tastes, I would go with
I was going to
Balvenie.
say Balvenie.
If I want to buy apple juice, I'll just go to the store. You know? Okay. You take that guy. I'll take this guy.
Jesus Christ. That's some turbo getting shit-faced. That's how you get shit-faced. That's how you get shit-faced.
Okay. If you're drinking along with us, which I really hope you are at this point, because at this point this video
It doesn't have to be the same ones. Just drink shot for
doesn't
shot.
even have to be whiskey.
That's true.
I'm all of a sudden feeling really good.
I love my job.
The pay sucks, but the benefits are awesome.
Okay, let's go.
Here we
round
go.
2, the finals of round 2.
Finals of round 2. We've got the Glenlivet 12-year-old, a classic in its own right. How can you put down Glenfiddich? Livet 12.
I think that
You can't.
when we compared Livet to Fiddick,
It
Livet won.
Yeah. All
Let's
right.
go. Are you gonna pour me?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Pulteney.
Pulteney on the left.
Oh, salty.
So old Saltony. Sorry. We think we're so funny.
Hopefully you do too, because otherwise this is going to be terrible to watch.
That is actually delicious. Because some of these ones you think like, oh, you could maybe handle, like they're a little hot, but the Old Pulteney is not hot. There's nothing like offensive about it.
There's something yummy about that soapiness that you described earlier.
Yeah. These are technical notes. Yummy.
Soapiness and yummy.
Okay, here we go. Live it. Oh man, that's the thing.
A good nose to it. Actually,
that's the thing is the Glenlivet is. These are a highly debatable one, and I think there's a lot of people out there that are going to watch this that go, how could you possibly choose one or the other?
You have to.
You have to. This is in the name of whiskey research.
This is like gun to your head.
Okay, between these two.
Pulteney.
Me too.
Yes.
Hey.
Let me finish the rest of this.
Here we go. Pulteney to the winner's bracket.
Round three.
Fight. Are we really going between Belvenny Doublewood 12-year-old and Old Pulteney?
Yeah, kid.
Oh, man.
It's the scotchiest of scotchies and the salty sea dog. All right, let's go.
Let's do it.
A perfect pour.
Oh, I'll get a pint of Old Pulteney, please. It's just so good.
Hold on. I'm going to need to compare the two.
There we go.
I need to do a proper taste test of the
This
two.
is like science now.
Look at the color. The Belvenny's slightly darker.
Yeah, it is slightly darker. Both aged 12 years. Both 40% alcohol.
Belvenny also has a nice nose to it.
This is the the final round. We got to take this seriously. Very seriously.
I am.
Okay, here's what we're going to do.
And this opinion could change tomorrow versus today.
That's the thing. Like every time we mention it, you come back to Old Pulteney and you think, "Oh, this is okay." And then the next week you come back to it, you're like, "This is amazingly good." Yeah. So, in Belvenny, I think there's something about both of these have a very cool aesthetic of the bottle.
Cool Scotchy bottle.
This one kind of looks like it's a still, where this one kind of just looks like
Scotch should be bottled in it.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's do it. Final taste test here. Okay. I just drank the rest of mine. You go ahead. That Belvenny, I'm getting like cinnamon notes on there too now.
Sorry, I can't spare any. Okay, do you want a 3, 2, 1 it?
Okay, here we go.
3, 2,
1.
1. Old Pulteney. Whoa! There you have it.
The loser has to drink the rest of theirs. You're the loser.
It's been fun. Thanks for watching. We hope you subscribe.
Cheers.
Cheers. Trenny and C.